Nagsimula na nga ang second round ng NBA playoffs at halos lahat ng matchups ay patas. Pwera na lang siguro sa laban ng Warriors at Blazers, lalo na pag nakabalik na sa court ang reigning MVP na si Steph Curry. Para sa usapang second round, kasama natin ang basketball analyst at blogger na si Enzo Flojo. Enzo, welcome back to The Score.
Hey, Tid.
Alright, we're now down to 8 teams.
Yeah.
Naitanggal na yung mga bottom 8 teams and well, here we go. Let's break it down one by one. Let's talk about that first matchup first that a lot of people see as lopsided. The game one was lopsided. The Warriors versus the Blazers. Kahit walang Steph Curry, pinakita nila kayang-kaya. Is that going to be the tone of this series? Na kayang-kaya nga ng Warriors and Blazers? Tingin mo?
I think so. The Blazers are good. Some will argue they probably have the second best backcourt, at least scoring-wise, with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard.
Yep.
Pero yung Warriors kasi, they're just so well-oiled as a unit. You know, even without Curry there, you see how good this team is because Draymond Green can carry the team. Klay Thompson has been a beast, you know, in the games na wala si Curry. So even if without Curry, I think the Warriors will be fine. They're gonna have smooth sailing against the Blazers.
Well, we saw what they did the other day, or was it yesterday? Draymond Green triple-double.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson carried the way with, I forgot, the 30-plus, I think,
Yeah.
37 points. Does it show us well na this is a chance for them to prove, ganito kami kagaling. Ganito kagaling, actually, si Klay Thompson and si Draymond Green when they have to step up pag wala si Curry?
I think so. I think both of those guys are actually, maybe at the back of their minds, relishing the idea of not playing with Curry for a while. Para naman mapakita nila sa buong mundo na, yes, Curry's the MVP, he's the face of the franchise, but we are, you know, we're good enough to be able to carry this team as well.
Lalo na siguro si Klay Thompson, kaya nga tinatawag sila dating Splash Brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
So, dati, when that was coined, people thought them, you know, kind of level. Hindi naman angat-angat si Curry nung time na yun, nung panahon na yun.
Parang 1-2 punch. In a way, para silang, ngayon, Batman and Robin. But before kasi, these are two very good shooters na parang equal nga yung tingin sa kanila ng mga tao.
Correct. Well, so a lot of weight goes to the Warriors, obviously, for that series. Tignan natin yung isa pang series sa West naman, syempre, nandyan yung wild ending today. Wild West ending today.
That's crazy,
1-1 na ang OKC in San Antonio. After game 1, did you think that the Thunder could bounce back like this?
Oh, definitely not. You remember that the Spurs lost only once at home in the regular season, and they plastered OKC by 32 in game 1. So to lose game 2, definitely, I did not expect that. You know, at least I can talk for myself. And to lose in that fashion, no? I mean, they shot poorly compared to game 1. Buti na habol nila ng Spurs in the fourth quarter. And even if there was a missed call with about 13 seconds to go, they still had the chance to actually steal the game. Sayang lang.
May nakikita ka bang lumilitaw na weakness dito sa series na to? Probably some people are talking about the matchup of the point guards. You know, Patty Mills and Tony Parker were not at their best against, obviously, Russell Westbrook, who's, again, a beast today. Is that a problem? Because LaMarcus Aldridge had his points.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard was there. He was a little bit off as well. But you can't, if you're the Spurs to beat the Thunder, you can't just rely on LMA and Kawhi?
Oh, definitely. Kasi OKC has shown na they can adjust it. So, sige, they can maybe let LMA score maybe 20 points, Kawhi get his points as well. But guys like Patty Mills, Danny Green, Tony Parker, the backcourt will have to step up. Kasi si Russell Westbrook, he's gonna be pedal to the metal the entire series. So they have to, you know, guys like Parker and Mills, they have to really offset that a little bit. They haven't shown that yet. And game 2 in particular, they didn't play really well. So they have the rest of the series to be able to do it. And I think it's going to go full 7.
Now with games 2 and 3 in OKC, do you think OKC can defend their home court or makakasplit din na dyan sa San Antonio?
I think it's going to be a split. I think San Antonio is too good to go down 1-3 against OKC. No? And OKC naman, I think they're too good to go down then 1-3 against the Spurs, given that the next 2 games will be at home. So I think, you know, after games 3 and 4, 2-2 tayo, back to square 1. It'll be a best of 3.
Well, aside from the players, also simply fascinating matchup dyan. The veteran, you know, one of the best, arguably the best coach right now versus Billy Donovan, the rookie coach.
Fresh from the
first time.
NCAA.
Exactly. Okay, let's shift over to the Eastern Conference Finals. Today, Eastern Conference Semifinals. Today, the Cavs finally faced the Hawks. Lumamang sila, humabol, dumikit pa sa dulo. Remember last year, this was a 4-0 sweep.
Yes.
And that was with a team with a hobbling Kyrie Irving and no Kevin Love. Pero ngayon, kumpleto sila. Anong nakikita mo sa series?
Well, the Cavs have shown, like you said, no, Tej, last year pa, they've really dominated Atlanta. And Atlanta was the top seed last year in the East.
They have home court, yeah.
Oo, now, iba na talaga yung pag-ano ng mga baraha, iba na yung fortunes ng dalawang teams. No? So the Cavs are very heavily favored. I would be surprised if Atlanta can steal more than one game.
Okay.
The way Cleveland has been playing. Cleveland has been relatively healthy. J.R. Smith has been on target. They've all practically been on target. Ang maganda sa Cleveland ngayon, hindi nila pinipilit yung bigs nila, like si Timofey Mozgov. You don't see him often anymore.
Right.
Pati sila, na-embrace na nila yung small ball. And I think that's to their favor. And sa kabilang banda naman, that's to the detriment of the Atlanta Hawks.
Correct. Well, they tried to post up their big man repeatedly today, but Horford just had trouble against the bigs of the Cavs, who played bigger than they were.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's move on now to the last series that's starting tomorrow pa lang, Game 1 ng dalawang kuponan na gasgas na sa pagod because they both went through Game 7. So about the Miami Heat and the Toronto Raptors. Boy, what grueling series they had to go through. And even the ending of, all the way to the end, they were really pushing the limits there. Who do you see with the edge here in this series? Although obviously Miami with the number 3 seed. Toronto with the number 2 seed.
Toronto has the home court advantage. And I think that'll be a big thing. But an even bigger thing is the injury na iniinda ni Kyle Lowry. Kasi when he injured his elbow rather, about 6-7 weeks ago, kita talaga natin yung play niya bumaba
talaga.
And in the first round, he shot terribly. I think mga 31-32% lang ang accuracy niya from the field. So he's going to be a big X factor in this game. If his shooting does not improve, and if no one steps up for Toronto, I think Miami will take this in at most 6 games.
Wow. So even though they don't have home court, you see lamang din sila with kahit paano the playoff experience. You got Dwayne Wade, not just playoff but a championship experience. Luol Deng has been deep in the playoffs several times.
Joe Johnson's been there.
Joe Johnson too. Gaano kalaking bagay yung playoff experience ngayon, considering this is the first time since, I think, 2001 that the Raptors advanced to the second round.
It'll be huge, no? Kasi nga, itong Raptors, their first time, I think, for everyone in this roster, in this context, to be in the second round, no? And they're going up against a team that has won 2 championships with Eric Spoelstra, Dwayne Wade's there. Even if Bosch is not there, you got guys like Luol Deng stepping up, Joe Johnson, like what you said, Tej. So itong Miami, they're the lower seed and they don't have home court, but they have the edge in all the other areas in this series.
All right, should be fun to see how this will turn out and kung makakaagawa ang Miami ng game on the road, whether it's Game 1 or Game 2, which by the way, Game 1 is going to be tomorrow morning live right here on ABS-CBN Sports in Action. So if you want to continue the debate with him, he's at Hoopnat on Twitter. Enzo, maraming salamat. See you again next time. Thank you.
For more sports updates, keep watching The Score. And don't forget to subscribe.